Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be talking about the Arma 3 editor and how to create a simple mission, or basically just a very basic editor tutorial video. So what you want to do first is, what I always do first, sorry, is I will hit the textures tab at the top or Control T, and that gives you textures such as trees and dirt roads that normally might not be there when you're not looking at through textures. So what we'll do is we will have a small blue 4 team attack a small enemy outpost over here, and I will show you how to do that. So what we'll do is we will go to the units tab. It's a single man in the top left, and double click on the map. You'll get blue 4, opt for independent, civilian, and ambient life. So what you'll do is select blue 4. Class is, there's a variety of classes. You get air, which is choppers, armored, which is like the marshal and the other armored car, I forget its name, the Merit, I think is what its name is. Then you get diver, recon, sniper, and story. And in the story you have the range master and the competitor, which were just added in the beta when that released. But we'll go back to men, and then we'll go to unit, and then hit squad leader. And then you want to make sure that your control is a player, so that means you will be able to preview the mission and things like that. So we'll hit OK, and then to rotate them you can either do shift left click and spin them around, or you can go into the unit and hit the dial here, and that will adjust however you want them. So there's that. And so now you're able to preview the mission because you have a player down, so you preview at the top. So what we'll do is we will give this guy some friends. So go to the units again, and then blue 4, men, and then we'll give him a grenadier, and see they're automatically squatted together, as you can see by the blue line that's linking them. But if you want them to be not together, you will just click the 3 group icon and click the grenadier or the squad leader, and then you'll see gray line come out. Left click and drag, and they are now unlinked. So we'll link them back up so that they're a squad, and we'll give them some other guys. So we'll give him a combat medic and a rifleman. Oops. Okay, so now there's a 4-man squad. Now we'll put down an ammo box for him. So we'll just do very basic ammo box. So you'll go to the player, the one single man tab again, go to empty, and then go to these are all mods here, plus houses, plus military. It's just things that the editor did not include. Don't worry about that. Go to ammo, and then basic weapons. You got a whole list of items here. So go to basic weapons, blue. Okay. And then we'll preview the mission real quick, and it should come up with a box and our 3 squad friends. Now, if you guys find this tutorial helpful, I will do another one where it will have like the name of the author and maybe a small Photoshop picture on the loading screen here. So just add a custom thing to the game. It doesn't do anything, but just makes it look nice. Okay, so we're in game. Oh, sorry. And we have one squad mate there, and there they are. So we have our squad mates, and there's our ammo. So come over here, and you get the very basics. I don't think, nope, this does not come with any optics, so you will have to explore. But I can also show you how to create a custom ammo box also. So I may do that in another video also if these are to be found helpful. So go back to the editor, and we will do a respawn. So how do you do a respawn? What you do is make a marker, which is the X in a circle here in the bottom, or on the side, I'm sorry, and you'll double click and you'll hit empty in default. That just means it won't appear on the map, but you can select a variety of things. There's probably 100, maybe 150 different markers, so, but we'll go back up and hit empty so it doesn't appear on the map, and name it respawn_west. Okay, so that is where the blue will spawn. If you were to be, just like as an example, if you're playing as op4, you would hit respawn_east, and that's where the op4 would spawn. Okay. What you'll do is you go to Documents, Arma 3, Other Profiles, then your username, Missions, and then the name of your mission. We named this Test Mission 1, and then you'll create a new text document, okay? So new text document, and rename it to description.ext. So description.ext, and then okay. Then say yes, you want to change it. So then inside here you will put in respawn base and then respawn delay, and the delay just means how long you'll spawn, so you can change it to whatever you want, and there you have it. So that's done with the respawn, and it now will work. So we'll delete that, and we'll put down, and see, once you click something else, the marker will disappear. So just be careful, and keep in mind where you put it, because it just is designed to reduce clutter, basically. So you will go to the unit, top again, the single man, and double click on the map and put down, go to empty, cars, and a hunter. So we'll put a hunter down so our guys have transport to the base. So they respawn here, their hunters here, and their ammo's there. They got very basic stuff, but I'll show you more advanced things as we progress on. Okay, so our very small base is complete. We will now move over to, actually, let's change this. We're not going to attack Aggie Marina. We are going to assault this small outpost here. So, we'll just call this Outpost 1. Alright, so we'll put down our units. Go to Op4 this time, the single man at the top, men, and then you have a whole different type of, you got your ammo bearers, but these are Op4. So we'll put down an officer. Oops. Put down an officer, and he is not playable, so that means he's AI on the map, and then we'll give him some squad mates also. So we'll put down a ammo bearer. There's, they are linked together. We'll put down a marksman, and then we'll give him a rifleman with AT capability, so be careful there. And we'll give these guys a small patrol just around this area. So in order to do that, you select your officer, and you go to the tab over here with the feet. Alright, so you have the 2 feet, and you double click on the map, and then you'll hit move. Don't worry about anything here yet. So speed, limited, behavior, safe. That means they will have their weapons down. They'll just be walking. They don't have their weapons up, sprinting, or anything like that. So we'll just keep doing this around the area you wish them to patrol. We'll move this back just a bit. Okay. So then you keep doing that, and then once they get to their original destination, instead of move, you will hit cycle. So waypoint, select type, cycle. So now they will start here and patrol around this outpost, and once they get back here, they will continue to do it. So there's that. Now what we'll do is we will garrison these buildings, okay? So everything that is military will be guarded. So what we'll do is we'll go to modules, the 3 cubes at the bottom left there, double click, and go to sites. Op4 site, and then it will be an observation post. and 200 by 200 should cover this area. And then we'll have the building occupation 0.5, so there's not, 20 different enemies to kill. It's just a small force. But if you were to want every single military building to be occupied or guarded, you would just do 1.0. That means every building has an enemy on it. But for mission's sake and ease, we will just do half. So right here, you got your modules, sites, and an OP4 site, and now every military building within a 200 radius will have an enemy. Okay. So what we will do now is create an objective for our teammate or our friends here. So we'll go to modules again. Instead of sites, go to intel, and then create task. And there we get an error here. Something must have been added in the recent updates or something. But that's okay. Hit OK, and then go to task ID, which is not seen by other players. So give it something simple that you can remember. We'll call it Team 1 Objective 1. So that's the very first objective they get. Okay, so the title will be Clear the Outpost on the Hill. Okay, so a description will be clear all enemy forces from the outpost overlooking the Stratus airbase. Okay, so that's there. And what we'll do is now we will link these, or I'm sorry, sync them. So click the double chain link on the side here, and left click and drag it to the squad leader. Okay. So now if we were to preview this mission, you would see that he now has an objective. So we'll press map M and then go to tasks. Clear the outpost on the hill. Clear all enemy forces from the outpost overlooking the Stratus airbase. Okay, and we're talking about this base here. I'll put a marker there so you know. Okay, so we'll go back to the editor, and we will put a marker here, letting people know that this is the objective. So we will put an OP4 thing there. Name it OP4 site. It can be whatever you want. It does not matter as long as it's something you can remember. And then the text will show on the map. So we'll put this as outpost, or well, no, we'll put it enemy outpost. Okay, and there it's shown. So now when you look in the map, you can see enemy outpost, and then you can take whatever route you want up to that. This is Arma, so it's totally free. It's sandbox. You can purchase however you want. And so now what we'll do is we will create another module. So the 3 cubes on the side, double click and get rid of this again, and then instead of task, instead of create task, you go to set task state. So set task state and then go to succeeded. Okay. Now these two are grouped together. They don't need to be. I always ungroup them. So click the groups tab and drag, left click and drag from the task state. Then sync icon, the 2 chain links, and left click and drag it to the create task, so they are now synced. Alright. Now what we'll do is we will put down a trigger. Trigger is the flag on the left, and you can put it right in here. We'll change the axis and put 250 by 250, and then on the left here, or I'm sorry, on the right, put not present activation OP4. So when there are no more OP4 on the map, the mission will be accomplished. Oops, that's a little too big, so we'll back it down to maybe 100 by 100. Ah, perfect. Okay, so what we'll do again is we'll hit the sync icon, the left, the chain links, left click on the flag, the trigger, and then drag it to the set task state. Alright, so that is synced. So you will get the mission, it's synced to your character. Now, if each unit has a squad, they do not have to have the sync, the set task sync to them. As long as it is to the squad leader, you don't have to do anything. But if you're running like 2 or 3 squads and you want them all to have the same objective, you would have to sync to each squad leader. But we're only using one, so you don't have to worry about that. So now if we were to clear this area, the mission would be complete. So what we'll do is I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I'll name my unit, Unit 1, and I will make him invincible, sorry. Unit 1, AllowDamage, false. So now my unit is invincible and he cannot be killed. So we'll go up here, we'll drag him up, and we'll just start wasting these guys. My squad will also follow me, so whenever you move the squad leader, the squad also follows, so you don't have to remove them all.
Contact! Contact!
Oh, dude. Shut up.
Rifleman! 75 meters!
Cover me! Reloading! He's hit! Man down!
Oh, he fell.
Changing mag!
Yeah, there's one more area. Is that all of them? There
Reloading!
must be one more. Okay, so let's search this building.
Four.
There he is.
Report in. Over.
So now all the enemies. Oh no, there's another one. Where is it?
Man down!
Oh, I missed it. Okay, so all the enemies are down and task completed. Clear the outpost on the hill, but unfortunately, I lost all my friendlies, so we'll give them a salute. We'll never forget them. Alright, so back to the editor. That objective is now working properly. So you put your unit back to where you want it to be, and so you have your hunter there, you have your ammo box there. So now, let's say after you complete the objective, you would like the mission to end. So we'll put down a marker called extraction. So we'll make it blue so you know, and name it extraction. And the text, extraction point. So on the map, like after you clear the enemy outpost, you will move to the extraction point. So put down a trigger. We don't want it to be too big. We don't want it to interfere. Okay, so that's good. So trigger, then type end one. I'm not really sure what the other ends mean, so just end one is okay. Activation blue 4 present. Alright, so let's just test this out really quickly. Once our blue 4 enters this area, the mission will say, mission accomplished, or it should. So that's what we're testing. So run the extraction, and it ends. Mission accomplished, or mission complete, rather. Okay, so that works. So our mission, our very basic mission, is now complete. You have a small team here who is to get into a hunter, attack the enemy outpost, and then move to extraction, and it is now working. So you will, you should have done this at the beginning, so just as a reminder, hit save, and then we'll just call this test mission 1. Okay, so test mission 1, okay. So now it's saved in your folder, and as I said earlier, the how to create a respawn will be, I will have previewed that, and that should do it. If you guys find these helpful, I will gladly do more. I've really learned a lot in the editor from watching other people and just reading a lot on the Bohemia forums and You know, there's some very, very helpful people out there, and I have to thank all of them. I still don't know that much, but I've progressed a lot, and I really enjoy making the missions. So if you would like to learn more or see more, just let me know, and I will gladly do them. So thanks. Enjoy.